They say curiosity killed the cat. But what if curiosity leads you deep underground, where shadows whisper your name? Tonight's tale will test your courage, your smarts, and your ears. Just make sure you don't follow the whispers, or you might not come back. Get cozy, brave ones. This is Whispers from the Mine. Whispers from the Mine. 12-year-old Sam was the kind of kid who wasn't afraid of anything. Not thunderstorms, not spiders, not even ghost stories. That's why when his family moved to the quiet town of Dustwood and he heard the legend of the haunted Grizzly Mine, his eyes lit up. "They say if you listen close at night," said one of the local kids, Emma, "you can hear the voices of the lost miners calling from inside. Nobody's ever come back from going in." Sam grinned. Sounds like a challenge. The old mine sat at the edge of town, sealed off by a rusty chain-link fence and warning signs. But that night, under a full moon, Sam and Emma slipped through a gap in the fence. "I'm just here to keep you from doing anything stupid," Emma said, her flashlight shaking in her hand. "Too late," Sam whispered with a wink, stepping inside. The air grew colder as they descended into the tunnels. Dust swirled like ghosts in the beams of their flashlights. The walls were covered in old pickaxe marks, and faded warning signs drooped from rotting wood. They passed broken carts and collapsed beams. Then Sam stopped. "Did you hear that?" Emma's eyes widened. "What?" "A whisper. Like someone saying my name." Emma shook her head. "Stop messing around." But then she heard it too. Faint, echoing. "Sam." The sound came from deeper inside. Against Emma's protests, Sam followed it. "I just want to see what's making the sound," he insisted. "It's probably a trick of the wind." But as they turned a corner, the flashlight flickered and died. "Seriously?" Sam groaned. "Do you have a spare?" "No, why would I wait?" "Do you see that?" A pale green glow illuminated the path ahead. Drawn to the eerie light, they walked slowly, heartbeats pounding. At the end of the tunnel stood a tall wooden elevator shaft, the kind used to lower miners into the deepest parts of the mine. And next to it stood a figure. Not quite a man. Not quite a shadow. Something in between. It turned toward them, eyes glowing coal red. "Help me," it rasped. "They left me here, buried, alone." Emma screamed. "Run!" They turned, sprinting down the tunnel, but the mine had changed. The path split into three. The walls twisted. It was like the tunnels were alive. Sam gasped. "We're trapped." The whisper came again, closer. "Sam, you wanted to find me." I didn't mean it," he cried. "I didn't know." Suddenly the ghost appeared right in front of them, a miner's helmet floating above an invisible head. "You followed the whispers. Now you're part of the mine." But Emma, trembling, remembered something she'd read in a book about spirits. "Wait," she said. "You're stuck here because no one ever told your story, right?" The ghost blinked. "What?" "We can help you," she said. Tell us your name." The ghost paused. Then in a low voice he whispered, "Caleb Granger. I died saving my crew, but they sealed the mine, left my body behind. No one ever knew." Emma nodded. "We'll tell the town. You won't be forgotten." The mine rumbled. Dust rained from the ceiling. "Go," said Caleb, "before it's too late." They sprinted, the ghost guiding them through the twisting tunnels until a beam of moonlight shone through a crack. With one last push, they escaped, falling onto the dirt outside, coughing and gasping. The mine behind them gave one final groan, then fell silent. The next day, Sam and Emma went to the town records office. They found Caleb Granger's name. A missing person, never found. They told the mayor. A memorial plaque was placed at the entrance of the mine. And the whispers? They never came again. But Sam learned something that night. Bravery isn't about not being afraid. It's about listening and respecting the voices of the past. Well done, brave listener. You followed the echoes through a tale of darkness, bravery, and truth. And remember, sometimes the scariest things aren't monsters, but forgotten souls waiting to be heard. Shine your light, tell their stories, and above all, never ignore a whisper in the dark. Moral of the story: bravery isn't just facing fear, it's listening to those who are silenced and giving them a voice. Until next time, keep your flashlight close, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. Sweet dreams.